I'm gonna wait another minute, let some more people get in here. Oh, you got the Leave shirts? Awesome. Hey, Alyssa. Dennis, did you plan on, how did you plan on dispersing the Levy shirts? What's up, Ziner, Ariane, Kat? What's up, guys? What's up, JR? All right, we got some people. I'm going to get started. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. The purpose of this town hall meeting is just to clear up some confusion. Any successful relationship is built on communication, so I've been doing my best to try to communicate with you guys. I think we're doing that every day. First off, I want to thank you guys again for the support throughout this whole thing. Without you guys, I really appreciate the support. And then to our coaches, you guys have been fantastic and the backbone of keeping our business together. And also, I love all, how you guys are keeping each other engaged in the small groups that are, kind of banded together and working out throughout this whole thing. So if you not everybody watches the news, but today Murphy has opened up a little bit more as far as restrictions go. So more outdoor activities, okay? He finally released a road back to restoring economic health through public health. So their new thing is data determines dates, and a healthy economy opens up the economy, right? So what's up, Ken? As of right now, May 18th, it's Monday, we're in phase 1, okay, of the way back. Restrictions are relaxed to low-risk activities that are easy to safeguard. Outdoor recreation, right? So the beaches are opening, parks, hiking. What else was on here? He did the tennis today, horseback riding, whatever. Phase 2 is moderate activities with safeguarding. So similar to where we're at right now, and more work activities, outdoor dining, and limited personal care, which I'm hoping and feeling that could be gym, personal training, childcare with restrictions, in-person learning, summer school and summer camps, limited activities there. Okay, so, and he said phase 2 could be within the next couple weeks. Throughout this whole thing, after the first couple weeks, I've been realistically planning for June. It's looking like June might be us reopening the doors. That's awesome, and I'm excited about that. However, it's going to be different, okay? So just like the stages of reopening the whole economy of New Jersey, the reopening of the gym is going to be a little bit different. You guys might have saw, I know it's been all over the news, that Attila's gym that opened up in Belmar, okay? More power to that guy. I'm not going to pull the trigger yet. As I said, I trust that you guys are ready to come back, the coaches are ready to come back, and all our systems are ready to cover all of that. I have no doubt that we can do that. We could do that this week, but I want a little bit more guidance, questions, answers from the government before I do that. I don't want to put the business at risk for something that we could just be another week patient with. So Murphy said phase 2 could be coming within the next couple weeks. That would put us close to June. Again, that would be great. Stages will be different. So if we can get some kind of outdoor activity, I don't see why we couldn't. If we could start doing some workouts at the gym, we'll get that going when we can. It might be a couple throughout the day. It might be one. I got to start kind of planning and seeing these things. Again, there's questions that I don't have answers to, but I'm hoping, I'm looking, I'm hoping we can get some this week as far as reopening the gym. I put out some documents in the group, and they'll be in your emails throughout the next couple weeks. Reopening procedures. Okay, there's some confusion on this the other day. So I'll start with the one that had a little bit confusion. So this client screening, I'm still backwards, okay? This is something you guys will have to fill out one time at your first class, and then we're gonna keep this on hand. So this, just a couple questions, wash your hands, temperature, have you had fever symptoms? Has anyone in your family worked in proximity or someone confirmed with COVID-19? I don't care what your answers are on this. Doesn't mean that you cannot come to the gym, okay? None of the paperwork means you cannot come to the gym. Be smart. Just be smart. Are we putting guidelines in for healthcare workers? Just follow the procedures. Wash your hands. Be smart. That's all it is. This stuff is if the government or somebody from whatever, these contract tracers come to me and say, hey, I want documentation that you've been keeping track of the standards and taking temperatures, okay? So that is for you guys to fill out. It's basically a waiver saying you're not going to sue me if you contract COVID-19 from the gym. That is the last thing there, okay? But this is also a way for us to contact trace. All right, as a gym, this is something we're gonna do. Coaches, post-class checklist. Okay, so we have different areas of the gym, the lobby, the office, the main area, and temperatures. All right, as far as standard procedures, cleaning, sanitizing, what have you cleaned? There's an AM, PM, mid shift, night shift. All right, so things to do. I had to change we have an SOP for the coaches in the handbook. It's been modified, edited slightly due to COVID-19, right? So there's just some new things for us as a checklist, just to make sure things are getting done. Again, this is a form for us to keep track and show proof that we are up to standards and doing the things needed to operate. Could we do this today? Absolutely, but I'm not taking that risk, not yet. I'm hoping for June. The whole reopening SOP, this is in the Facebook group, all right, under the reopening procedures. This is in your emails. All right, I'm not gonna read through this. This is just a general guideline, right? So really covers any questions you guys might have. CDC standards, guidelines for employers, right? Social distancing, temperature checks, sanitation, disinfection, and keeping track of business travel, all right? We do all that as it was. Now we're gonna do it every day, okay? There's a thermometer coming in, so you come to class, you get scanned in. I'll get to the next piece that kind of goes throughout the day. Each station will have sanitizing wipes. We're kind of mapping out, I'm planning for 12 per class. I'll get to that in a minute, but each station will have its own cleaning equipment. We're gonna clean between classes. I'll run through the structure of the classes, how we kind of foresee it in a little bit. What else is on here? Social distancing, this is all just general stuff, but this is our plan, and I want you guys to see and kind of understand how things are gonna be a little bit different. Sorry. All right, we're modifying the programming to accommodate for time, space, equipment, and cleaning. Separate entrance and exits points, that's in the front, out the back, right? Is that the general rule of thumb? In the front, out the back, something like that. Sanitizing, disinfecting, yeah, maybe optional. Good, Jack. Sanitizing, disinfecting, right? So that's what we do. We clean it as it is, kinky. And member and trainer consideration. So basically, if you're sick, stay home. So if somebody at the gym has tested positive, obviously we're gonna let everyone know. Temperature checks, and use Wodify to monitor contact tracing. So that's the beautiful thing about a fitness boutique is you guys sign in and register for your class. So if I need to show any contact tracing or documentation, we have it in Wodify. It has all the reports I need ever, and I can print them and give them out. Great. Last one, members will be encouraged to wear masks. Not mandatory, but what I'm gonna suggest is just have one in your bag all right? And if a secret shopper comes in, throw it on your face. Okay, social distancing guidelines. So this is a class-by-class breakdown, just a general breakdown of how things will flow throughout the class. 6 feet distance, obviously. Wipe down your equipment, obviously. Exit the gym, and if you need to shower, let a coach know so they can wipe down the bathroom. I'm not going to close the bathrooms, okay? I will let them, you guys have access to that. As I think about this, all right, I want to let you guys know, there's phases of the state reopening. There's phases of the gym reopening. So when I get a reopening date, obviously, woohoo, I'm going to let you guys know. How this is going to work, our memberships are going to be different for a little bit, okay? This is not temporary, or this is not forever, right? It's temporary until it's not, okay? So when we can reopen, I know not everybody's coming back right away. I know some of you guys are going to want to stay home. I haven't sent it out yet because I'm waiting for more details, but there's going to be a good survey that's coming out, and I would love for everyone to fill that out because that is going to help us immensely, okay? Ideally, we're going to go back to our old schedule, right? 5:15, 6:15, 8:30, 9:30, 12:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30. No 6:30 on Fridays. However, the classes are going to be 45 minutes. So my dad jokes are going to be quick and short. Way quicker on the dad jokes. But I'm going to just go with it and say at minimum 15 minutes between classes to clean. So 45 minutes, right? So class is 5:15, ends at 6, 15 minutes of cleaning, 6:15, ready to go. 6:15ers, when you come in, I'm going to ask that you guys go upstairs, all right, and wait and let the coach kind of clean down. If everybody's out of the gym already, you can come down and claim your spot. We're going to have to reset the equipment and make sure everything's sanitized in each station. There's going to be some trial and errors. This is new. This is brand new. Thank you for coming with me on the journey, right? We've journeyed through the unknown of the internet and working out at home, and we've survived this. So getting back into the gym, I think it's an added perk, okay? So classes are going to be 45 minutes for as long as they need to be. This might be forever. I don't know. But we're going to trial and error, okay? So class times will remain the same. Memberships, there will be no unlimited memberships to start. So as the restrictions get better, right, we have 4 phases here of reopening. We're on phase 1. Theoretically, we can get some outdoor fitness at the gym. Great. That'll put us in phase 2. There's only one more stage after that. That's stage 3. So once we get to whatever unrestricted state of New Jersey is, okay, that's going to kind of reflect our membership. So granting more access, right? And maybe even more people in the class. They're going to kind of go hand in hand. The reason we're not going to do unlimited is because I'm going to limit you guys to 3 days a week in the gym, but we're still going to do at-home programming, Zoom classes. There's going to be a ton of accountability because theoretically you may be designated a class time. All right, we're still kind of working out the kinks and trying to figure out how to best serve everyone. And again, I know I'm going to have a mix of people staying home and people not coming to the gym. So that's going to be easing the stress of having a big class and how do I get everybody in. We're planning for that. It's not going to just be open gym and be like, all right, figure it out. 12 people, first 12 people come in, all right, see you, bye. No, like we want you guys to be able to come in and use the gym and have the accountability of, if say theoretically, this is just a theoretical. Say you have a 3-day membership, right? And you come to class Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9:30. Okay. I know that Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9:30, I can have 12 people. I know who those 12 people are. And if you're not there, I'm gonna say, hey, where you at? Or the night before, we will be confirming, hey, see you tomorrow at 9:30. And he's, I'm not gonna make it. Well, spot's open. We'll let somebody else fill the spot. That's just kind of loosely what I'm seeing, okay? We have plenty of class times to allow for 12 people. and to get everybody in 3 days a week. And again, this is not permanent. This is just as we get back in. Okay, we got to roll with it. We got to do what we can. It's unfortunately when we do reopen, it's not going to just be open the doors and right back to normal. All right, we're going to have to work our way back to normal. And I know we're going to do what we feel is best for you guys. This is all new, and it's a learning curve and a learning process, and I'm appreciative of you guys sticking with us and supporting us through it, and we will get through it. It's not going to be, I know everybody's schedules are different and they're changed now, so maybe you don't have to go to 5:15, or maybe you don't have to go to 6:30. Maybe you can switch your times up, but I'm just letting you guys know this now to kind of get your brains thinking like, okay, maybe, I can go to a different class time, but again, the big help with that will be the survey once that comes out. All right, so that'll kind of help us, plan out classes and how to get you guys in, and stay home if you're sick. Thank you, Ariane. We're getting there. I honestly, today was a nice day. It was beautiful out. Got a fantastic hike in with Jill. And me, her, and Ryan just got off the trampoline, which was fun. No broken bones. Knock, knock. But having Murphy starting to release his grip, it's made me feel as if, we're getting there. And I'm hoping that could be within 2 weeks. If we can come back and do some version of Murph outside, maybe we're not doing pull-ups, but we're doing something similar to this week's workout. Today's workout was terrible. Doing class availability monthly. Class availability will be monthly. Yes, D, it's going to be like a competition every day, which is kind of great because I love structure. So we will be very structured in this. But it's all good things, right? This is all good stuff. So if you guys have questions about opening and procedures and all those things, again, these are just guidelines, and these are things to kind of help you guys wrap your heads around how things are going to be. It's going to be a little bit different, but we're still CrossFit Off the Grid, right? We adapt, we overcome, we don't fold under pressure, we don't lay down and just say, woe is me, this sucks. No, we figure it out and we get through it, right? You're an amazing group of people, and we're going to do amazing things, We got great things planned. Yeah, I could do Murph with kettlebell swings. How terrible would that be? 100 swings, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats. Also, too, with classes, we'll have a mix, right? So say you're coming back to gym full force. All right, I need my equipment back. If you're doing a mix of both, let's talk. If you're just staying home, keep your equipment. All right. I know you guys signed a waiver saying to return the equipment in 15 days when we reopen. I'm gonna be loose with that. I'll be in touch with you guys one-on-one. See, Karen, good question. Lifts off the rack. So I think we could do that because there's 9 stations, 9 racks. There's 9 stations. They're all 6 feet apart, give or take. I think it could work. It would just be whatever designated equipment you have at your station. In my brain, I kind of saw it going that way. And the stations we have, that's like for you. If you have like your rower just outside of it a little bit, or your plates outside of it, or clips or whatever, that's fine. We're not going to be like, stay in your box, you know what I mean? But this is just like showing we're taking the steps to do our best to social distance and stay up to standard on whatever is anybody going to come out and check us out? Maybe, who knows? But I just want to be prepared for that, so they don't come in and say, hey, what are you doing? Shut it down. I'm hoping that say there's a spike again in a couple months, they don't shut everybody down again. I don't think that's the way to do it. I think we had a nice trial run here, and let's figure this out. Just view this as a trial and error period. reopening stuff. That's, yeah, yes. So yeah, if you guys read that reopening procedure SOP, we're not going back to business as usual model. Fitness, health, and wellness should be considered an essential service in the fight against the disease. It's been clear that there's an inordinate impact on healthy populations. It's true. Luckily, we're healthy, so we should honestly. And if you guys read NJ.com, there's an article that went out saying this was probably going around in early January. So there's a high likelihood that this is already going around. Some of you guys may or may not have had it already. Who knows? Let's read some questions here. Guys, yeah, if you have any questions, post a comment. I will do my best. Adam, I'm gonna remember that kettlebell swing Murph. That's a great idea. That I think, like, that would be awesome if we say we get back in June. We don't usually do Murph on Memorial Day anyway. That's this weekend apparently. But if we did Murph in June, swings, push-ups, air squats. The grass is green. Andrew's been cutting it. It's beautiful. Let's see here. We'll be doing any lifts off the rack. Got that one. Love you. Thank you, Stephanie. What's up, Lou? Split jerk cycle. You have to. Ooh, we could just do like a bear complex cycle, so you wouldn't need the rack. Lift off the rack. Use a different bar. Can Margie and I share a rack? You may. Well, see, that's the thing. Sharing of equipment, probably not. Sharing of a rack, if you have your own bar, yeah. But I don't think, depending on how many people are allowed in per class, you wouldn't have to share a rack, but maybe. Rack's fine. We can hide the body. Open gym. Sundays, open gym, sure. Take matters, come at your own risk, enter at your own risk. Buy your own chalk. So what I was going to do when you guys came back, I was going to gift you all your own block of chalk. So you guys will have your own chalk. Acid Bath Rito, yes we do. Purple shirt representing. Nick, are we locked into Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or can we change by the week based on our work schedules? That's a good question. How much would you need to edit? So I'm trying to think, so if it's 3 days within the week, I don't know if you missed it earlier, 3 days within the week plus personal programming, True Coach, Wodify, you'll be assigned a coach to do that. So you'll have, it's not like 3 days at the gym and go figure it out. Like we got you on those other 3 days. I don't want it to be the same. I want to be able to, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get everybody in and have a class time. Because if we did the unlimited, there's a very high likelihood with the cap of 12 people, I don't want to create like a fight to survive thing. That's a good question, Rose. We'll think about it. Me and the coaches are having a round table soon, and we're going to discuss all scenarios and come up with possible outcomes that this brain probably can't think of. So that's a good question. I'll bring that up at the round table. Acid Bath is coming back. Zoom classes. What Zoom classes do we have on Monday, Memorial Day? Pretty sure our same 8 and 3. 3 days as any 3 days that work with us. I would need some kind of not randomized 3. Francis, I will only be scheduled by the month because of work. That's good. So scheduling by the month is great because then I know exactly when you're coming. I can't bring my kids there. It depends on where I has to go to work. Gotcha. My life is nuts and I cannot commit to the same days and times. All right, I'll take note of that. Healthcare workouts have wild schedules, so my stuff varies every week. Yes, I will need you guys to reserve the night before, absolutely. If that mitigates that problem, that's even better. You can leave your kids in the car, just leave the air conditioning on. That's not a bad idea. So lose your 1 of 3 if you don't show. But my problem is if, say, theoretically we have a 3:30 class, it's booked the night before, one person doesn't show up, and it's only 12, but we have a 15 to 20 person 3:30 class. I don't want somebody to keep missing out. But that would make sense. If you book it, you can't that's your 3. That's a good, that might work as far as that goes. And again, this is not permanent. This is just as we're restricted, we're loosening up. The positive is we're in, right? So we got in. All right, we're in. Now it's like, okay, how do we get everybody in? That's the, I think that's a lot of people's potential struggle. Cool. Take yourself out. Can we sell our spots? Yeah. So we'll do yeah. You got to reserve your spot. So yeah, we'll definitely, you guys will be required to reserve the night before in Wodify. But yeah, again, this is the wheels going. We'll have an answer to this absolutely by the time. So that's 2 weeks, right? It's the 18th now. If we get back in by June, I'll have that solved for sure. So yeah, client screening, social distance guidelines, SOP, post-class stuff for us. All right. As always, love you guys. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, comment on here. I'll get back to you. Looking forward to seeing you guys back. Plan for Murph. There's a very good chance we might be able to get Murph in this year. All right, plan for Murph. Rookie Rumble temporarily November 21st. Couples count as one person. Yes, your membership is not is not combined, so each gets their own numbers of classes. Spartan races, guys. Palmerton still potentially on. They moved the April 1 to October 3rd. It's a Beast Super Kids Race Sprint. Use your coupon codes for that. We're planning on going to that one. I know also October 31st is the one at Citizens Bank Park. All right, so hopefully we can get to those. What else we got going on? Not much. Rugged Maniac, maybe. I don't know. Check in with Greg for that. Huge, big-ass barbecue, social distance barbecue when we get back into the gym. Jill and I are looking to have a yard sale soon, so we need to get some rid of some of the crap in our basement. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you got questions, let me know. Love you.